What am I doing out here today? Why am I doing this?
It's snowing and sleeting in St. Louis, Missouri. We will be delivering pizza pies on DoorDash and grocery shopping on Instacart. Let's see if these miserable people in St. Louis will tip a driver in the snow while they're cozy drinking hot cocoa. Let's go. Well, there's a $2 tip, heavy pay. 25 miles. What? I'm 25 miles from it. So it's 50 miles for $24. $2 tip. Woo! You are not getting your groceries in the snow today, you miserable clown. So what will the day bring for us? I'm going to stay out here for a little bit as long as the streets stay okay, and I think they will. It's not really that bad or that cold. It's like 30 degrees. Let's see if we can't make some money. Got the pizza bag in the snow. We doing these deliveries today. First DoorDash of the day. 0 tip. I'll show y'all in a minute. Because another order's coming in for $5. These fucking people out here, all you can do is laugh at them. Y'all see this weather, right? Let me show you. Well, here's another one coming in. China King, red card, $5.86 for 5.2. Let's decline that so I can show you guys exactly what miserable people are in St. Louis. Look at that. Look at that. You got to be some kind of miserable piece of shit to do that when it's snowing outside. Oh, here's one coming in, $12.61. They stacked it. Today's going to be a hell of a day. Same order. That order came in at $6 for 2 miles. I got clowned today already, man. I got clowned by a clown. What kind of person does that, man? Ignorant people. There's a lot of ignorant people in St. Louis, unfortunately. All right, we accepted a $16. Let's do some shopping for somebody that respects us. How about that? Pedro's Petty today. We're at the Aldi, $16. How many items? Yeah, that's fine. A mile. Let's do it. Start shopping. Let's go. That last customer pissed me off. Sorry. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Let's drop it. All right, so we had to pass up this Papa John's to deliver to the lady that's right here, this Aldi order. And I accepted a DoorDash. Well, you can't see the amount because I'm arrived here. For Victoria, it's $11. I'll show you at some point. We're going to pick it up. It's ready. We're going to do that now. Drop off the Instacart and then go about a mile and drop off that 11. So we added the 16 Instacart, $11 here. Order was ready. Ooh, yeah. Always keep your apps on because you might get lucky and get something on the way. And really, this is maybe a 3-minute delay on the Instacart drop off, but I saw the time that it was expected. We're still going to be early. Make your money. I'll show some of you new people what I'm talking about. This is a DoorDash navigation. See the directions? I don't have to show you the address. And then this is the navigation for Instacart. Same road. We're going to make a left right here, drop off the Insta, get back on this road, drop off the DoorDash. All right, this is what we're looking like now. It's getting a little bit, it's coming down, starting to stick a little bit. So, yeah, definitely got to drive safe and drive slow. A winter wonderland, winter wonderland, we in a winter wonderland. And the Instacart orders are coming in like hotcakes. I've got 10 hidden orders. I just dropped off that Instacart. I got 10 hidden orders since in about the last minute that came in, and none of them were good. Not one was good. Not one was good. I'm coming to the highest bidder. I'm going to deliver or shop for you, but it's the highest bidder at the moment. I cannot deliver for peanuts, pennies, no tips, in the snow. Absolutely not. I shouldn't even be out here. So why would I deliver to you if you can't give me $1? Instacart, DoorDash, you better get that peak pay up. You better get these dollars up so we can deliver to your customers. In a weather like this, your minimum's got to go up because you got to understand you're going to drive slower. So it's going to take you longer to do things. So your minimum has got to go up. When it's snowing like this, for me, I'll do a 425 going a mile, but not today. Absolutely not would I ever do that in snow. The minimum has got to be raised because it's going to take you longer and you're putting yourself more at risk. And for everybody out there, it's like, Pedro, we don't have to tip. We don't have to tip. All the customers, all the miserable pieces of crap. Listen, if you don't show gratitude in weather like this, when you're ordering something you do not need, you're just hungry and you're fat and your gluttony and your greed and your entitlement sets in. If you don't tip your driver in weather like this, you are worse than the bottom of the gum on the piece of my. You're worse than the gum on the bottom of my shoe, like the regular customers. You are the dirt on the gum on the bottom of my shoe. And yes, I mean that. That's not for entertainment. It's not to be funny. It's not to make you laugh, even though it probably did. If you are that customer today, in days like this and anywhere across the country, you are worthless. You are dirt in my hand. Little crumbs, little dirts. And for everybody who's like, get a new job, get a real job, stop complaining. I'm entertaining you, but I'm speaking facts. And facts hurt. Right? All you customers out there, all you people, when you hear the truth and you know about what I'm talking about you, it hurts, and then that's why you leave a comment. So keep leaving them. It helps me. You're helping me pay the bills, but you know I'm right about you. Man, I need a GoPro. I almost just busted my ass on them steps. I'll show you guys the payout. 1116, that's the one we added. So right now, currently, the base pay at that Papa John's, if you know, you know. I'm not gonna. It's $5, and then there's a $1 peak pay. Oh Lord, we're not taking. Look at this, $12.75 for 10.6 miles. We're not doing that. So the base pay, the base pay right now with the peak pay is going to be $6 from that Papa John's because they don't have a driver. Papa John's can facilitate those base pays and add more based on whatever. Some Papa John's it's 12, 7. I've seen 5. That's 5. And then, you know, so everything's going to be at least $6 from that Papa John's. And obviously, we're not taking a $12.75 for 10.6. That's absolute insanity. Why would, I mean, that's just, so that's a decline. Currently have 14 hidden batches on Instacart. 14 hidden batches. Look at this, $11. Nope. $20. This isn't a bad one, but it's South Grand. That could take too long right now. That store's going to be busy. So, you know, we do have some good people out here throwing some love our way, but not everybody, you know, it's about time. It's about time. And I'm not close to that store. That store's going to be busy. You know, it's not a lot of items, but yeah, that's maybe an hour's worth of work. It could be for $20. No. 16 batches hidden. The orders are flying in. I might be the only person in St. Louis working today. All right, so that Papa John's base pay, when an order comes in and the customer ordered it on the Papa John's website, there's a store number after. I've talked about this. If you know, you know, but there's some new people here. That's where you're getting the $6 base pay right now with the peak. When you order on DoorDash, you don't get that. You see that's the same Papa John's. It's right up the street. $4.50 for 3.2. See the difference in pay? DoorDash base pay is lower than the Papa John's base pay. There's a difference. I'm not doing $4.50 in the snow. Read between the lines. All right, Advanced Auto Parts coming in, $7.50, 2 miles, one item. I will do that one. Let's go. I like doing these. The miles of money always makes sense. Advanced Auto Parts. Also, the order's always ready, and the drop-offs are always easy. Plus, I feel like I'm delivering something to somebody that needs something. I'm not delivering a damn pizza. Nobody ever needs a pizza. Nobody ever needs a Big Mac. I've talked about this. You guys can agree to disagree, whatever. Nobody ever needs pizza. Never. But somebody needs their car fixed. So I always like doing runs like this. This is an essential delivery. And when you drive it in the snow, listen, you got to be 4 car lengths behind the person in front of you. It's not worth it. Your reaction time, your tires, you can hit a little spot, whatever. You got to be 4 car lengths behind and drive slow. Because as you can see, it's coming down, baby. There we go. Advanced Auto Parts. I do a lot of business with them. A lot of business. And DoorDash is giving us $1 still. They're giving us $1 to deliver in these conditions. I don't know who's a bigger clown, me or them. All right, a manifold gasket. No problem. Hey, what's up, y'all? All right, the manifold gasket. It's down here. That's the only one they sent me. That's the only one I've seen today.
Well, yeah, it's right because there's some other people in there. I understand.
Orders are always ready in there. I got a gasket. That's it. They got 2 other orders there of like bigger things, rotors, brakes. A lot of rotors, brakes, and batteries is mostly what I pick up. But they only sent me the one. Who else is out here? What's going on? I mean, some guy just pulled up, so maybe that's the driver behind me, but there's not a lot of people out here right now, but they could have just sent me all of them, but it is what it is. Let's go drop this off. We're like, I don't know, a mile and a half away. Quick money check in. There was an order you didn't see. Anyways, we're at $43.76. Boom, right there on Instacart, and then we are on 17. After we drop this, what was it, $7? We'll be at $69 in less than 2 hours. $49, 90 units, 3 different customers, 3.4 miles. I'm accepting it. I'm not passing up a $50. It's my local Aldi. It's gonna be 2 carts or whatever, but it's $50. The mileage is low. Let's drop off this gasket. We'll go do that $50 banger. It's not a banger, but I'm taking it. All I wanted to make today was $100. We're gonna be able to do that in like 3 hours. I'm good with it. I'll be over 100. We'll be at the 49, round up to 50, plus the whatever, the 69. We'll be over our goal. Didn't take us that long. I don't have to sit out here and thumb through all the Instacarts and thumb through more DoorDash orders and and worry about delivering to people that, nope. You see something, it's worth your time, it's worth the money. I don't mind shopping. The 90 units is not a big deal for me at Aldi. I know that store like the back of my hand. It will not take long. The biggest thing will just be the 3 different drop-offs in and out of the car. But listen, we're delivery drivers. It's what we do, right? But it puts me over my goal. Don't overthink it on days like this. I'll get home earlier than maybe expected. I don't know. I just want to make $100. I had no idea how long it'd take. We'll be over that, and I can start the rest of my day and do things that I really want to do. All right, there's the payout. Oh, well, I was going to show you. So it was $7.50, $6.50 base paid, and bam. $24.66 is what the DoorDash app for today. I'm not gonna do any more DoorDash. Yeah, $24.66 is what we made, and it's obviously gonna be a heavy Instacart day. Let's go do this shop. I mean, and honestly, the peak pay should be more than $1. That's embarrassing that it's $1. So DoorDash, I'm not gonna give you any more my time today. It's not even a traditional peak pay. It's a dynamic peak pay. Dynamic peak pay because they do that with snow and certain things. DoorDash, you're making me laugh today. First, we had the first customer, no tip. I'm just clowning. At this point, I'm just gonna clown her. I hope her pizza was cold. It probably was. I hope she didn't like it. I hope she has a bad day. And then we got dynamic pay of $1. That's so dynamic. It's $1. Like, and this is the first. This isn't really that significant. This is the first time this winter that we've had the roads like this. We had one where it was a little icy one day, but we haven't really had snow in St. Louis. Let's not forget something. So this is the first time I've dashed this winter time where the conditions were like this. The roads are pretty much empty. Cars handling it just fine. You gotta drive slow, but I don't have to be doing this. But we're doing some content. Plus, I wanted to make $100 today. That was my goal. Was $100. Because initially I wanted to make more, but then I said, nah, let's just do 100. Let me work on some other things, and I'm going to be happy with the amount of time it's going to take us to get to that amount.
What am I doing out here today? Why am I doing this?
All right, 20 minutes. Customer B, customer A, and this is the one, customer C. Let's check out. Not bad. Not bad. Thank you. A lot of stuff. Let's bag it. There's the big order. This order's not paying enough. It didn't take long, but there's some bagging. This one order, there's a lot to this. I bet this person didn't tip. Car is locked and loaded. Really, the only thing I don't like about Instacart is you don't know who tipped you. And let's say customer B tipped $10. Customer A, which is A and B are kind of smaller, medium-sized orders, tipped 20, so there's $30 there. And then there's 19 in base pay, and in the big order that I'm gonna have to do multiple trips, bagging it, all it's not hard work, but if they tip $0, I have no idea until I drop it off. So, and I know it shouldn't matter. We're gonna make 49. We're actually gonna make 48 because there was an item that we had to, anyways. We're gonna make a little bit less probably, and it shouldn't matter because if we make that in an hour, I mean that's great for any of us. Any of us would be fine for making $48. But all $48 ain't equal. I can deliver a Papa John's pizza and drop it off and make $70 for like dropping off 20 pizzas. That's easy. This is not that, right? So while the money's fine and I'm good with it, the effort is completely different than a lot of other orders. So that's why tipping, especially on grocery delivery, is way more significant and important than dropping off somebody's pizza. And we're headed down a hilly little slope here, so let's cross our fingers that the car doesn't get stuck. Maybe this video should be titled, "Don't Drive in the Snow. No amount of money is really worth it." Some happy customers there. Now we go deliver the bigger one. I am one skid tire away. I'm in a little, very narrow passageway, one-way car. I'm one little bender accident away from all of this just being in a negative, taking a loss. I had a guy coming towards me on the back street over there, swerving all over. He hits me. I could be out of commission for weeks. The car can't run. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's drop this off, see the final payout. I'm gonna show you all the final outcome here. $49.14, it stayed the same. I think that's what it came in at. So, yeah, one person tipped $2.96. That's great. During the snow. Did your shopping for you. Customer B tipped $5.52. And the last customer tipped $29.28. I delivered to some kids. Their parents probably ordered, so thank you for that. But man, my feet are frozen. Should have put more socks on. So $11 base pay for all that. Instacart only pays $11 for you to do all that. Man, that's bad. So I'll say this. Shout out to the customer that tipped $29. Otherwise, that order is really, really bad. And we see those orders on Instacart from time to time. Triple Batch is paying like 20-something bucks for all those items, right? And the bagging and all the steps that you have to do. If I can go back in time, I'm still taking the order because it's $49. I'm just complaining because I do that sometimes. But man, $11 in Instacart pay for 3 different orders. Wild. To round out the video, I don't recommend driving and working when the roads could be, you're one move away. I got lucky today that somebody maybe didn't hit me. I didn't hit somebody. My tire didn't do this or do that. What do we make? It doesn't matter what we made. We made $92.90 on Instacart, and I think it was $26 on DoorDash, right? So whatever, $120, $118. Is it worth it? Really, at the end of the day, if you need the money, life or death situation, keep the lights on, you got to do what you got to do. Please hustle. But if you don't, working like this isn't really worth it. It's not. And I always have a message in a lot of my videos, and I give you guys something to think about, whether you agree or disagree. You can relate it to yourself or a situation that's going to happen or a feeling you're having now, had, or will have at some point, because we all do the same kind of work. The frustrations, the highs, the lows, a lot of these things, this kind of work that we do is very easy. Very easy. And really, it's not much to complain about in the grand scheme of things. I've said that many times. But for me, man, I just get bent out of shape when I have to deliver to people that don't respect me. It's a pride thing. I'm Puerto Rican. It is what it is. I'm very prideful sometimes, and I don't like dealing with individuals that I feel aren't respecting me. But that family did. The kids were rude, but the whoever tipped, maybe it was them. They, $29, that's a good tip. And it was a lot we had to do for them, so it was appropriate in my opinion. So I shout out to the customers. I'm going home. I'll see y'all when I see you. One final parting shot. Money, valuation of orders, things like that, while it's important, it shouldn't grab a hold of you like it does me sometimes. But I show y'all my day. I show y'all my day. And I think that's why a lot of you guys come here. It's a vlog in the gig economy. It's a vlog of gig economy.